So for this lesson, I want to pick back up with your Excel, and it was called Percents Excel. We had discount, original cost, new cost. And then we had tax, original cost, new cost, and we had tip, original cost, new cost. And what I should be able to do is put in the discount amount, how much it's marked at originally, and it should automatically calculate. And if you remember, we click on that, and here is your formula for it, which we take our original cost minus our percent number. We have to divide it by 100 so that we can get it into a decimal and multiply that by our final cost. So what I want you to do is to add in a fourth section called markup percent based off of our lesson last week. So that if you know the percent it's being marked up and what the original cost is, you can now find the total cost. And here's what I want you guys to see. After you make this fourth column, what it does is it boils down to these three, tax, tip, and markup, are all basically the same thing. They all basically take your percent and add it on top of the original cost. So in essence, it's really the same thing, tax, tip, markup. It doesn't matter which it is specifically. That only matters for the context. For our math purposes, we just need to know that we're raising the cost up. So tax, tip, and markup all raise your price up. Discount is the one that lowers it. So if I look at my formula, it's a minus. And if I look at my formula for this one, it's a plus. So that's really the only difference, is a lowering or a raising. So I don't need this stuff over here done. So let me take all this stuff out. What I need you to do is finish up and add in this markup piece so that all three of these run the same way and this one runs differently. Discounts are decreasing your cost. Tax, markup, and tip are raising your cost. Okay, for this, by this point, you should have these four items: your discount calculator, tax, tip, and markup calculator. I'm actually going to just add in an extra piece because we'll need it for the IXL we're going to eventually work. So look, the easiest way to do this is we're going to add a new column. And I'm going to separate it out just a little bit so we have a little bit of space here. Okay, and what this column is going to show is what my actual discount amount was. How much did I actually save? Same with tax, tip, markup. What was the actual amount that the price raised? So let's do this. Discount, I'm going to put a $sign. Same with tax, $sign. Tip, $sign. And markup with a $sign. So easiest way to do this is take these two items and subtract them. So here's what we're going to do. Put an equal sign. Now, because it's handling an upwards subtraction or a downward subtraction, I'm going to use absolute value, which will always give me the positive answer. So here's what I want. Equals ABS, parenthesis. And it doesn't matter the order. Click one of them, minus, click the second one, and hit enter. And that will subtract out these two. All right. So again, I'll double click so you can see it. Equals ABS, that's absolute value, parenthesis, subtract these two costs. The original plus what, or the original and what you're actually doing with now. All right. Now you'll notice my number looks kind of weird because it's not set in terms of money. So how do I do this? Click on that box and I'm going to change the format up in the center where it says general. Click general and come down to currency. So again, click general and click on currency. So that's how much I've saved. And if I wanted to check, take a calculator, $5.28 minus $4.22 gives me $1.06. So now what's nice is I can just copy this formula and paste it in three other areas. So make sure this cell is highlighted, this box. Hit Control C as in cat. Come down under tax, V as in vampire, and down under tip, control V as in vampire, and under markup, control V as in vampire. And that's where we're going to stop at this point and make sure your Excel is updated as far as this goes. No, you're not sending this to me. I just want you to make sure that yours is made this way up until this point. Okay? All right, good job.